Let's start today off with a good word.
I'm sorry, everybody follow me.
Today, I speak only in English. How's it going, everybody? If you remember in the last episode, I mentioned that this is a new filming location because my previous apartment was overtaken by German roaches. That being said, I'm still trying to figure out the theme of the room. We had the help me sign up in the last video, which is still relevant. I still need help, but we need to switch it up a little bit. So, I got this. Oh my gosh. I just flashed my address on screen. I'm not flashing my address on screen anymore. That's not a good idea. So we got this flag. It was a mystery flag, so we're not really sure what we're gonna get. Let's unfold this and see what the theme of today's video is going to be. I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but it says, finna nut. That's the most horrendous thing I've ever seen in my life. Welcome back to the Smoothie Chronicles, the series where we try and find new smoothie flavors that have never been found before. So I've been posting a lot of TikToks for the last couple of months. Whether that's a giant mistake or not, I don't know yet. But somebody reached out to me expressing great concerns for my health, saying that the things that I'm doing are innately harmful to my well-being, and that my behaviors are not conducive to a long-lasting lifestyle. The only problem is, this is probably where I get in a lot of trouble, I went and took a look at her profile and figured out that she doesn't appear to be living the healthiest lifestyle either. Now, before everybody gets up in arms, if you're going to critique somebody's lifestyle and say that the things that they're doing are innately harmful, one must look inward towards themselves and figure out whether they can stomach what they're dishing out. And judging by her profile, she seems to be dishing out quite a lot. Alright, today's episode we're going to be doing periodic hydration stations, which means we're going to be drinking water at various points in the video. And when we reach these hydration stations, I want you to get a bottle of water or a cup of water, and we're going to sip together. Now, I never really do these kinds of things because I don't feel like anyone genuinely cares enough to sit through a soapbox. Like, you guys just come here to watch disgusting, morbid shit, and that's fine with me. But I really do appreciate that everybody's been liking the content lately. We've just cruised through 2,000, which is just mind-boggling to me. I think it's time to strap on the lab coat and get to work. Today's episode, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do something that might appeal to the more hard-working class. The blue-collar workers, you know, the high school teens that sit in the bathroom and hit their jewels all day. I figured that after a while, smoking or vaping can get quite boring if you need your nicotine intake. So I thought, why not give you guys something that you can make in the morning before you leave for school, before you leave for work, that would get you your nicotine intake for the entire day. You guys are gonna love this. Hi, I'm John Quinones from What Would You Do? Today, we're gonna have an Asian man steal his neighbor's dog. That was weird. I just blacked out for 10 seconds. I gotta go take care of some stuff really quick. While I'm out, I'm gonna go grab the stuff for the video, and I will be back in a couple of hours. But for you guys, it's gonna feel like half a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. What you see in my hand right here, people take multiple breaks during their working hours to finish. What if we could cut that time down to about 3 minutes? Now, I know what you might be thinking. Are you autistic? Putting cigarettes in a smoothie? I understand. When you try to go about changing a major societal norm like how you consume your nicotine or tobacco, people might not take it all that well. Let me just say this. Everybody has to take a chance at something that sounds ludicrous in order for it to stick. Like, our efforts right now might not be ultra recognized in the field of science. 15 to 20 years down the line, when, no one's, puffing fags anymore. In 20 years, when that's no longer the societal norm and everyone's drinking their nicotine, we're all gonna look back on this moment and go, wow, I was part of a revolution in the big nicotine industry. Just remember that when you're feeling like, oh, I'm not really doing much of a favor to society. I love big tobacco. I've heard that you can, eat these, and, there's really no repercussion to it, so I'm not... Yeah, I just got a little bit of a tingle. I'm not sure if it's the cigarette I just ate, but I'm feeling something, so I'm ready to go. My body's primed. It's time. We've run into a hydration station, so everybody get your water. So the last time we were in this room, I contaminated it. This time I don't plan on contaminating the room so much as maybe contaminating my insides. What's a little cigarette without a little milk? When I read that Marlboro Reds were strong, I didn't think it was going to be this strong. But I don't think you're supposed to eat it at the same, I don't know. So I figured we'll probably take these and we just kind of unravel them a little bit and just get like the insides out. All right, that's taking a little bit too long. I say that we just go balls up and... So we've got the cigarettes in, and now we just need ice. All right, ladies, kids, anyone who has a need for nicotine and tobacco, let's get this party started. Oh, wow. First glances, it kind of just looks like I took a bunch of party confetti and like threw it in and just blended it. Do I have any final words? If you guys have any final words for me, put them down in the comments. Here's to science and exploration.
Bitch, this stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking
So it's not as hard to stomach as I initially thought it was gonna be. But one of my observations currently is that it's burning my mouth. You know, I wonder if this is gonna have the same adverse effects. If you guys ever grew up watching anti-smoker propaganda, so loser propaganda, you would probably have seen those commercials where the people have the holes in their throats and they're talking like this. They're talking like that one guy on SpongeBob.
You just can't wait for me to die, can you?
My point in saying all that is, I wonder if drinking your tobacco is gonna have the same effects as smoking it. So in 20 years now, am I gonna be, is cancer gonna be knocking on my door saying, open up? We'll see. If we're gonna rate this, we have to use the Marlboro scale. In a pack of Marlboro Reds, there's 20 Class A cigarettes. So texture, I'm gonna give that a 12 Marlboro Red cigarettes out of 20 Class A cigarettes. 12 out of 20. Taste, there wasn't as much flavor as I was initially hoping there was gonna be. 8 Class A cigarettes out of 20. It wasn't that phenomenal. But those metrics are not as important as the last one that I'm about to say, tobacco intake. Did I, as an avid cigarette smoker, gain satisfaction from drinking my cigarettes versus smoking them? Phenomenal. I could just be on the moon right now. I'm gonna give that a solid 18 Class A cigarettes out of 20. An 18 out of 20, ladies and gentlemen. For once in my entire life on this series, I'm actually going to recommend it. Alright, right now I'm working on a special video. It's taking a lot longer than I was expecting it to, but when it's finally released, I think you guys are really going to enjoy it, so you can look forward to that. I'll catch you guys on the next episode of whatever comes down the pipeline.